Hey everyone, welcome back to Castlevania. We just filled up our magic, and I'm trying to figure out what we need to do. We seem to be, no, not trapped, but also this might be a bit of a longer episode because I'm gonna try and get this chapter done in this setting. This one episode. No, we can't bust through there. Unfortunately. Okay, let's try this one, though. I have similar expectations. Okay. So we can't do this. We broke this open. Oh, we can take... Oh, okay. Right, I forgot we could, take those things out. I mean, it's only a minute bumbling around. I think that's pretty acceptable. You guys don't hate me, right? Yeah, so the catacombs. And that's just it. Like, part of the reason why I like how this game does things is because it makes sense to fight the creatures of your current location. Because on one hand, it's like, yes, like once you get to the catacombs, that's where you find the vampires and stuff. And the Winterlands, like, I think for me, it just makes sense, which is why I'm into it.
There is one of the keys we need.
Yes, it is. There's a clock tower. Like, there's a lot of polish this game. Okay, so we need to grab the pole again. So we're gonna go back, grab this thing, and away we go. And this, again, like I've said this many times, I think this game's amazing. The second one, I liked it a lot too, but I don't think it's as good as the first one. And a lot of the critics really seem to not like the second one, which I can get where they're coming from. Like, the second one, unfortunately, had a lot of, like, trouble production. But the first game's a real treat. And
I need your help with the crowbar, Zobek.
I'm coming.
it's a little bit...
Go, go! Cross over now!
Yeah. Wow, he was really desperate in that. Like, it might suck that second game didn't do very well, and because it did pretty mediocre, like, there's no more Lords of Shadow. Which, like, on one hand, yeah, that sucks, but on the other hand, at least we had this game. Life Gem, pretty okay in my books. We're actually gonna get kind of close to another upgrade. Alright, and we're definitely going to need this, so I'm just going to take that. And away we go. And I guess to use an analogy, it's like for Heath Ledger's passing away, like, it sucks that it happened, but at least we got the one film with him as the Joker, right? And so for this game, and I plan to play the second game on stream, not stream, like, I'll do a Let's Play of it. Like, that'll definitely happen, but I don't think it's quite as good as the first one. Though I still really, really like the second one. I'd love to show it to you guys. Like, the second game, in my mind, is still like a 9 out of 10. Like, I still really like it. But this game's phenomenal. And, like, of course, like, we won't have any more Lords of Shadow, but because, like, this one did so well, like, sorry, what am I saying? Even though we might not have any more, at least we have this one, I think is what I want to say. I don't like this, so... Uh-oh.
Quickly! Support the next slab or we will die here!
Hurry! Prop up the next slab.
Support the next slab before we are locked in here!
Zobek, quickly! Move forward and hold the next slab.
Quickly, or we die!
Yeah, that's true. Oh. That was intense. That really felt like Resident Evil 4.
There is one of the keys we need.
Yep. Got him. I am content to leave you to rot, even though you have been my friend and you've been very helpful. Oh, we can't even interact with that anymore. And we have all magic, so. That's 1. And that's 2. Also, I'm afraid the chapter's just going to end right now. That'd be disappointing because we're only like 5 minutes in through the episode. Oh, here we go. What is that? That looks like a little bit like Zobek. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see what this does.
There is a strange device here.
Strange indeed. Alright, well, let's check this guy out. Maybe he has some insight. I've heard that Gandalfi went in search of the vampire that took his beloved daughter. This was what motivated him to create the combat cross and its upgrade relics in the first place. I passed a mausoleum earlier that could have been housed one of the cross upgrades, but the weapon itself held in the secret underground vaults of the Brotherhood. But the relic has no purpose or value for me. I wonder about if we will ever see the use in combat. I wonder if the prophecy will ever come to pass or we'll ever discover what happened to Gandalfi. Well, I guess we'll never see the combat cross used in combat. And what do you have? Another scroll. That cursed abbot, a man of God using this hellish magic. Somehow this device and the portal keeps sending me back are connected, but I cannot figure out how. Alright, so we're gonna actually try and solve this as a puzzle. I don't want to immediately have the solution, because we are still exploring. Oh, excuse me. Oh, okay, so there's a ledge we can jump on. I think that's gonna be like a... Oh, can we break this open? Yep, alright. So that's already a good start. So we'll bring that out eventually, but we're going to explore the rest of the catacombs here. So
It is a magic seal created by the abbot. There must be a way to manipulate it.
yeah, okay, so now we know that teleports. We've broken down the wall, so I think we place that in there, and then we can change the location. So I don't think it'll be too hard. And I think most puzzles in most games, I think they're... Oh dear. How do we just... Oh, they're vampires, alright. I knew things were going to be simple. Alright, well, we're going to toast these rules. I was going to say about puzzles that, typically speaking, I think for, well, you have a wide variety of people who play these games, right? So you have people like me, and then you have people not like me. There we go, we've done it. We've had this conversational tangent. No, what I wanted to say is that, like, you might have, like, high school students, you might have, like, older people. Like, the range of the average gamer is, like, 18 to 30 or something. Yeah, and you're usually male, so that can already encompass a lot of, hold that.
Hold the device steady, Zobek.
As you wish.
Oh, dear.
Hurry! I can't hold on for much longer.
Okay, well. I don't think I get it, no. Those ghouls, man. So, like, from, like, 17 to 18-year-olds, like, you may have some, I want to be careful, too. I want to put this in a pretty diplomatic way. You have people with different skill sets, actually. I think that's not really offensive at all. Like, you have some people who, like, say, like, be really good at, like, poetry. Some who are very good at, say, pattern recognition.
Sobek, hold the device steady.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Okay.
Go through to the other side, quickly.
Yeah, I'm going. Here you go. This is exactly what I wanted. Light gem. And that was it.
Get out of my sight.
And how do we get out? Do we just remain trapped here forever? No, here we go. Whereas, like, people like me, who have a degree in mathematics, like, I'm probably a little bit better at pattern recognition than some other, oh dear, than some other people. And I don't want to say, like, I'm just a better person. I'm just saying, like, I might have a different set of skill sets, which make it more conducive for me to be able to solve puzzles, or I might have an easier time with some puzzles. So I find for these games, if they do have, like, a puzzle, they're not... And I should be careful. I don't want to say, like, oh yeah, I solve all the puzzles immediately. No, that's not the case. Like, there will be times where I'll, like, look at a puzzle and I have no idea what to do. And that does happen. But I think for, like, that reason, because people can have different skill sets, they, here, we'll just do it here.
I need you to hold the device steady, Sobek.
As you wish. Go, go! Cross over now!
Yep.
Well done.
Ta-da! And there's not... Oh, really? It was in there, so we need to do that again. Dang it. That would have been so easy for us to do. Oh, no, we can still do it. Yeah, we can still get that. Okay, cool.
Sobek, hold the device steady.
Hold on, I'm coming. Go through to the other side.
Yeah, he wants the treasure just as badly as I do. Here we go. Oh, it's a scroll. Boo. How much be out of my mind? How else would I accept a mission like this? Infiltrated the Abbey alone to recover some mysterious relic? Insane! This place is full of fiendish traps and indescribable creatures intent on sucking the very life out of me. Sorry, Matt. So we went back for a journal entry. Neat. Oh, and Zobek wants in. That's nice. And that's like all I mean by the puzzles, right? And that's why I think for the game developers, they can't do anything overly complex. Like, I think their hands tied a little bit is all I'm trying to say. And that's why they don't say, like, oh, here's like a verse of poetry. Can you pick out the rhyming scheme? Like, because I wouldn't be able to do that because I have experience in mathematics, right? There you go, and that's the end of the chapter, and we got everything. And that's why they don't do the intense mathematical equations for the puzzles either, because yes, I might be able to solve like those math equations, but not everyone can, and that's basically all I'm trying to say is, like, for the puzzles, there's only so much they can do because they want the game to be accessible. I think that's the only point I really want to make, and I'm gonna wait to spend my money. But anyways, there we go. Thank you all for watching. I'm gonna end this here, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.